Hey guys, here at DYA Performance. I know it's been a hot minute, probably about 6 months or so since my last video, but got some exciting news, some really cool stuff. This here's a Gen 3 Mustang block. We're going to go ahead and put together what they call a 3-2-1 motor. I'm pretty excited to do that with the Gen 1 powered by the hour control pack. But I just went and picked this up this weekend. I got a pretty good deal on it. It's got 30,000 miles on it. I can't complain, but this is what we were working with earlier this year, and what we started with an F-150, 2013 F-150 motor with Mustang cams. I went ahead and put the intake and exhaust cams in it, but with oil pump gears and crank sprocket. But we're going to go ahead and pull the Mustang cams back out, put the stock F-150 cams in it. Pull the oil pump gear, crank sprocket, put everything back to stock. We'll probably, once we get this back to stock, we'll probably want to get it sold, put it up for sale. With Mustang, we're going to add a couple other things to it. But basically going back to stock with it, getting it sold. We're going to take the intake cams, oil pump gear, and sprocket, and all that good stuff. We're going to transfer it, all the timing components, to the Gen 3 block over there. That's how we're going to be able to run our Gen 1 control pack still. Cool thing is we went ahead, come over here. We went, turn some light on here real quick. But we went, so we picked up this motor here. We picked this motor up here. This is a Gen 2 motor. It's got 55,000 miles on it. We're kind of Frankensteining. That's why it's called a 3-2-1 motor. We're taking the Gen 3 block, which is over there by my car. We're taking the heads off this Gen 2 motor, and then because it's got a spun bearing, so we'll be selling the Gen 2 bottom end. It'll be getting sold along with the Mustang cams, phasers, and all that good stuff. But the only thing is, we are going to keep the exhaust cams. We're keeping the exhaust cams, but not the phasers. The exhaust cams we're keeping. Intake cams are going away. We're going to sell those with the Gen 2 bottom end. And then we're taking all the timing components from the Gen 1 and putting it on. So Gen 1 intake cams, phasers, chains, crank gear, oil pump, and I might be missing a few other things as well, right off the top of my head. But we're taking those, put them in the Gen 2 heads with the Gen 2 exhaust, but with a Gen 1 phaser. And then that's going on the Gen 3 block. And then we'll be able to run everything through the Powered by the Hour Gen 1 control pack. So pretty cool. I'm excited about that. I just wanted to do an update, but tomorrow we'll be coming back in the morning. I'll have this part of the video, but we're going to be working on taking the F-150. Well, we'll be taking these heads off. We'll be taking the heads off this motor and taking the cams back out of this motor, returning it all to stock. We will be selling this with, again, the intake and exhaust cams from the F-150, the stock crank gear, stock oil pump gear, and then putting it back together. We are going to put the timing cover back on it, valve covers back on, but we are going to sell with it a Mustang intake from a 2013, and then stock injectors. This will all be options to go with it as well. But I just want to do a cool little update. I'll finish this video with more things we can do tomorrow. But for now, I couldn't hold it in. I wanted to get that up there. It's pretty cool. We're able to pick up that Gen 3 block for a decent price and do a 3-2-1 motor. But she's coming along. Little update on this. We did get the dash in. The dash is in. Hard to see there, but the dash is in. Next will be carpet. Door panels are in. It's going to be a cool process, but we're going to be getting that done as well. But I know we traded that roller, 87 Blue Notch roller for this transmission. It's a built 6R80. It's got the 4R200 hub in it. So basically it goes 1, 2, 3, and then overdrive into 6. It's got the billet planetary in it. It's gonna go behind the Gen 3 block. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I said, we'll be back in the morning, work on this motor and pull the heads off the Gen 2 motor. And then we'll go from there.